Today we will be giving you a demo on MaxPrint V2. Before starting on the demo, we will discuss what is MaxPrint V2. So if you've already used the previous version of MaxPrint, you have already gotten the difficulties that usually developers face while designing their reports, that they have to create the template in Word and then they have to upload the template into the Oracle Apex and use it. And if they get lucky, the report is perfect on the first try. But if they are not, then they have to again update the template and then upload it to the Apex again, and then this cycle continues until they get the perfect result. To deal with this, we have developed MaxPrint V2, and the main highlight of MaxPrint V2 is a drag and drop designer that allows users to create their reports on a dedicated designer. And this is how a designer looks like. This is a sample video on our website. To get started with MaxPrint, you just go to our website maxprint.io, and at our website you can press this Get MaxPrint plugin button. This will download the latest MaxPrint plugin, and you will open this. This zip file includes two files: install v2.sql and dynamic action. The install v2 is the file that includes all the supporting objects and all the tables required for MaxPrint v2, and the dynamic action plugin is the file for our plugin. So first we will start by installing our plugin. We will go into our Oracle Apex, and then while after logging into our workspace, we will go to the SQL script workshop and then into SQL scripts. We will first upload our install v2 SQL file. This will create all the objects required for our MaxPrint functionality. We'll just run this script and all our tables and all our packages will be created. So we will go into our app builder and create a sample application. We will name it MaxPrint V2. You can name it whatever you like. This is not a hard and fast rule. Just create a sample application, and you can just you can follow along this documentation on our website of the installation of MaxPrint V2. You can follow along. Each and every step is mentioned at the web at our in our documentation. So here in this application, we will go into the share components and then into the plugins. We will now import the plugin file which we downloaded earlier, and install the plugin. So our plugin is installed. Now we have to insert the MaxPrint API key. You can get your API key from the clients area and by logging into the MaxApex clients.maxapex.com, and then going into your selecting your MaxPrint option, and then you can just press this show key button and copy your key. I, I will just paste it here and apply changes. So we have successfully installed the MaxPrint V2. You can check the pricing and plans for our options. For our plans, we have free plan, micro plan, small plan, and other large and Excel plans as well. For a free plan, we have 300 report calls, and the format for the output is PDF and Excel. So in our application, we will go to our page, and here we will create a sample. We will create a sample button. We will name it as MaxPrint. You can call it anything, and then we will add a dynamic action to it. And for the true condition in dynamic action, we will select our plugin MaxPrint V2. After selecting the plugin, uh, all the options for MaxPrint is available and visible. For the actions option, we can see that we have three options: create, edit, and run. The create option allows us to redirect to the designer, MaxPrint V2 designer, and there we can design our report. The edit option allows us to edit our already created application, our already created template. So if we have created a template and we want to adjust it, we'll just select the edit option and provide and after selecting the template source, we will provide our template ID. So for the template source, there are also static file and workspace files which we have already which were already used in the MaxPrint V2. You can upload a template in static and workspace files, and then you can edit that as well. Or you can host the template somewhere externally and you provide the URI, and then you can access that as well. So for now, we are and for the run scenario, the run option allows us to create the PDFs of our using our templates. We can just generate the reports using the run template. So we will select the create options, and here for the SQL types, there are three SQL types: simple SQL, JSON object SQL, and cursor SQL. These are similar to the previous SQL types that MaxPrint V1 supported. And we will, for now, we will select a simple SQL and write our query here. We will write a simple query, select all from employees, and then we will just go and log into our application. This is the button. We will press this button and we will be redirected to the MaxPrint designer. So this is the designer. Once when the designer opens, we will see this window, one-time window. This allows us to select which type of template we want to design. So since our data was a simple tabular type of data, so currently a tabular template is option is enabled. If we have designed our query in any other way, we our option and other template options will be enabled. So currently this template wizard allows us to select the template and all our data will be binded to the canvas, and we don't have to manually drag and drop things and bind them accordingly. So if we want to do build report from scratch, we can always select this blank template option. But currently in this demo, we are using the tabular template so to speed things up. So once we select this template, we press the continue button, and we can see that this is the template that is created, and all our fields that are available in our employees table, that is the query we wrote select all from employees. So all the columns are here and they are binded to the data to the table, and all the fields and all the labels are here. We can also see that there is a footer enabled which calculates the sum of the numerical columns as well. So here we can just press the preview button. You can see that report is created. The report is generated so smoothly, and all the numeric columns are also calculated the sum of their values. So if you want to just make some changes in this template, we can just press drag and drop a simple text field. We'll say just simple text max hello, and we'll just you can see this is the preview and it will be printed here as. So we will say this is the name of the template. We will just we will rename it, save it, and this is where we can copy the template ID. If we want to edit this template again, we will copy this template ID and we will go back to our Apex and then select the edit option. This edit option, we will select the template source as template ID and provide our template ID. So this is how when we press the button, the MaxPrint button, we will be redirected to this our already created template and our everything is available. So if we want to generate the report, if then we will go to our Apex application. We will select the run option and we'll select the output type as PDF or XLS, whichever we like. For now, we'll select the PDF and we'll select the download option. And then this again go into our application and press this button. The output, the PDF will be generated and downloaded into our system. So we can see this is the simple tabular report. For again, we will go into the now we will look into how we can pass a parameter to the Apex from Apex to the MaxPrint Designer. For now, for that we will create a simple page item and we will rename it to department and we'll use a select list here. And for the query of select list, we'll just write a query. And I have already written the query, so we just copy it and paste it in here. This is the query for the select list. And then we will go to our plugin and select, since we are creating a different report, we'll select the create option. And then for since we are creating a group of report, we'll select the JSON object and we'll say, copy paste our query. This query allows us to pass the parameter to the MaxPrint designer. We will just simply write this parameter in the query and then paste this into the items to submit. Save it. We'll select our department here and then go to this. And now we have the group of template as well as the tabular template enabled. These templates are enabled according to the query that we wrote. Since there is a there in our query there is an array which holds the grouping with top level keys, and then there is another array which holds the items. So that is why the group of template is enabled. We'll select the group of template and press continue, and we can see that the we have this is the template that is enabled. And we can, if we press the preview button, you can see that this is the for department number 30, the purchasing department that we selected at the Apex level. So the parameter was passed to the report and we can see all the employees from the purchasing department. If you want to pass a different if you want to pass a different department here, then we will save this as a save this report, copy this template ID, then go back into our application, press the edit option and then pass the template ID here and then press it. Now we select the shipping department and press this. It will open our already created template and we can just see that this is the shipping. All the employees from the shipping department are listed in this queue, in this report. If you want to just print this report, we will select the run options from the actions, and then we can just if we have since we have already passed the ID, we will go to our Apex application. We will select the different department, and then this is how it will give the list of departments from the HR. And if you want to select different department, we'll select the IT department and we'll get the list of IT department employees. So this is how we pass the parameter from Apex to the uh, to the MaxPrint designer, and you can follow along our detailed documentation, our guide, which holds all the details on the report about creating reports from scratch as well as using the built-in templates. We have a detailed documentation on how to use format mask, conditional printing, footers, and all the documentation on how to use this as a PLSQL API, how each element is available and how elements work. So you can use this documentation and you can follow along the SQL guide on how to write SQLs, all these three types of SQL: JSON object, simple SQL, and cursor SQL. So this is all from our side. And then if you face any issues or difficulties, you can always open a ticket and our team will be delighted to help you. Thank you.